Lyra Valkyria vows revenge on backstabbing Becky Lynch at WWE Backlash. In the world of WWE, friendships are forged in fire and destroyed in betrayal. At WWE Backlash, one such bond shattered into pieces. Becky Lynch, the man, the legend, the icon, Lyra Valkyria, the rising star, the warrior of Dublin, the future. Once allies, now enemies. Because at WWE Backlash, Becky Lynch didn't just betray a friend, she created a monster. And that monster is coming for revenge. This is the story of Lyra Valkyria, her heartbreak, her fury, and her vow to destroy Becky Lynch. It all started with respect. When Lyra Valkyria made her main roster debut, she wasn't just another NXT call-up, she was a storm in motion. A striker, a fighter, a champion in the making. But even the fiercest warriors need guidance. And for Lyra, that guidance came from someone she had idolized her entire life, Becky Lynch. They shared more than just Irish heritage. They shared passion, hunger, fire. Becky took Lyra under her wing, helped her navigate the chaos of the main roster, shared advice, offered encouragement, and even stood in her corner during battles. And Lyra, she followed, listened, learned. The WWE Universe loved the pairing. The Irish Alliance, they were called, a tag team of experience and raw talent. Of legacy and future. But like all things in WWE, it wouldn't last. The signs were there. Becky, fresh off a brutal loss at WrestleMania 41, was angry. Lost, disconnected. Her betrayal by Seth Rollins, his alignment with Paul Heyman, it shook her. It changed her, and that change crept into everything she did. Becky Lynch, I've been stabbed in the back by people I trusted. Don't talk to me about loyalty. Loyalty's dead. Lyra noticed the change, the short answers, the colder demeanor. But she stayed loyal. She believed in Becky, until Backlash. At WWE Backlash, the two women were scheduled to team up against Damage Control in a blockbuster tag team match. A proving ground for Lyra. A chance at redemption for Becky. Or so we thought. From the opening bell, things felt off. Becky was distant, detached. Lyra was doing the heavy lifting. And then, it happened. In the final minutes of the match, with Lyra reaching for the tag, Becky jumped off the apron. She looked her partner in the eyes, and walked away. The crowd was stunned. Lyra screamed after her. Dakota Kai pounced. Bam! Double team finisher. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch had betrayed Lyra Valkyria. You sold out. The betrayal was cold, calculated, and worse, it was personal. Backstage footage simulation. Lyra furious after the match. Lyra Valkyria angry, breathless. Why, Becky, I looked up to you. I trusted you, and you left me to get torn apart. No answers came. Becky disappeared from the arena. No interviews, no statements, no remorse. And Lyra, she went silent for 2 days. But when she finally spoke, the world listened. Social media post simulation from Lyra, post-match reaction. You taught me how to fight. You taught me how to survive. But you also taught me how to feel pain. I won't forget that, Becky. I won't forgive it. You're first on my list. It was official. The alliance was dead. In its place, war. Raw the next week. The next Monday on Raw. The world tuned in, waiting. Would Becky address her betrayal? Would Lyra confront her? We got both. Cut to simulated Raw segment. Becky in the ring, mic in hand. Becky Lynch cold. Everyone wants to know why I did it. Why I walked away from little Lyra. Here's the truth. I'm done being a babysitter. I carried this company. I carried women like her. And I'm tired. Crowd. B-O-O-O-O-O-O-O-O. Becky, laughing. You want heroes. I'm not one anymore. You want loyalty. Go read a fairy tale. Suddenly, Lyra's music hit. She stormed down the ramp. No words. No theatrics. Just fists. The two brawled. Chaos. Security swarmed. Officials pulled them apart. In that moment, the WWE Universe saw it. The rage in Lyra's eyes. The fury. The betrayal that had lit a fire inside her. And she had just one mission now. Revenge. Over the next few weeks, Lyra Valkyria became a different kind of beast. She destroyed everyone in her path. Shaw Lee, Chelsea Green, even Zoe Stark. She didn't smile. She didn't talk much. She was focused. And every time she won, she looked straight into the camera and whispered one word. Becky. Narrator. Becky, for her part, mocked her. Becky backstage interview. Becky Lynch smirking. Oh, she's angry. She's emotional. That's cute. She's still green. She thinks rage makes you dangerous, but I've been dangerous since the day she first watched me on TV. But the mind games didn't shake Lyra. Instead, they made her sharper. More vicious. Cut to Lyra sit-down interview on WWE Digital exclusive. Lyra Valkyria intense. She broke something in me. Something I didn't even know I had. But she also gave me purpose. I'm not fighting for approval anymore. I'm fighting to break her. The WWE Universe had never seen this side of Lyra. She wasn't just a rising star anymore. She was a threat. And finally, WWE made it official. Backlash. Revenge, Becky Lynch vs. Lyra Valkyria. 1-on-1. No disqualification. A battle between mentor and student. Betrayer and betrayed. And Lyra made her intentions clear. Lyra Valkyria, you think I'm still that rookie you took under your wing? You think walking away at Backlash broke me? No, Becky, it freed me. At Backlash, I'm not coming to wrestle. I'm coming to hurt you. The WWE Universe was divided. Some still sided with Becky, claiming she was justified, that Lyra had gotten too comfortable in her shadow. But most were ready for war. Becky Lynch, the man. A pioneer, a legend, a fighter who clawed her way to the top. But now, twisted by betrayal, hardened by the game, willing to burn anyone to stay ahead. Lyra Valkyria, the Phoenix. A dreamer turned destroyer, a woman scorned, fueled by fire, and ready to take everything Becky holds dear. This match won't be about pinfalls. It won't be about titles. It will be about pain, about pride, and about proving who deserves to lead the next era of women's wrestling. Backlash is coming, and Lyra Valkyria has vowed to make it more than just a match. She's vowed to make it Becky Lynch's reckoning. Final words, deliberate and impactful. You created me, Becky. Now, I'll be your end. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the latest WWE rivalry, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more superstar reactions, storyline breakdowns, and wrestling fantasy drama. Who do you think will win at Backlash, the legend or the legacy? Drop your predictions in the comments below. And as always, stay legendary. Lyra Valkyria vows revenge on backstabbing Becky Lynch at WWE Backlash. In the world of WWE, friendships are forged in fire and destroyed in betrayal. At WWE Backlash, one such bond shattered into pieces. Becky Lynch, the man, the legend, the icon. Lyra Valkyria, the rising star, the warrior of Dublin, the future. Once allies, now enemies. Because at WWE Backlash, Becky Lynch didn't just betray a friend, she created a monster. And that monster is coming for revenge. This is the story of Lyra Valkyria. Her heartbreak, her fury, and her vow to destroy Becky Lynch. It all started with respect. When Lyra Valkyria made her main roster debut, she wasn't just another NXT call-up, she was a storm in motion.